Can you make the best impression of me?
मलाई भोक लाग्यो.
That's yours.
That's yours.
It's not mine, that's yours.
I have no idea. Let me think. मलाई कस्तो चपाउनै गाह्रो भयो. कस्तो अल्छी लाग्यो. Stuff like that, I think.
Okay, just complaining. What do I do that makes you feel like I understand you? There has to be a list. Not just one.
I think it has to be I can come up to you about anything. And I can talk about anything and anyone and everything. But for some reason, for the past few days or few months, I don't feel like that. I feel before all of that, you know what I mean? Yeah, it felt like I could come to you for anything and everything. And I could tell you, no judgment. I just want to rant. Listen to me and you would listen. And if you were capable of giving me an advice, you would. If not, you'll listen. So I guess that place where I feel like where I can be who I want to be. Just
that was
me
before,
as me.
But not now.
Not now, I just...
I think I know the answer why.
Answer
Maybe
it.
not, but...
Answer it.
What I feel like is like... Because before we used to talk about other people. Like, how other people affected you. Or like how things are affecting in your life. But then I guess now, like, we're the reason, you know?
Okay, yeah.
That's probably why.
I agree.
I think that's why.
Yeah. What did you think of the last person I dated?
Yeah, I didn't like him.
Okay.
That's it. Like, you deserved so much better, honey. I guess better has arrived.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay. What have I done that has surprised you the most this year?
I guess, I'm not saying that is it, but I guess dating right now, it's like, okay.
Okay.
Interesting turn of events.
Interesting turn of events. Okay.
She's going to be scared. Next question. What is one thing that I do that you find weird?
Recently, I don't know why when you're when you're chilling at home, like your pants are like... It's like you poppers like right down there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's fucking weird. Manika.
It's comfort.
You just like pop into my room and just stand. Just like,
okay,
what you doing? You know?
Okay.
That's weird, but like I've become used to it. I kind of like it. That's it.
Okay.
What are you hesitant to tell me and why? Shit.
I think we've been a little distant, so I've been hesitant to tell you about stuff. A lot of things, stuff. It's not as easy right now just to say whatever I want that's in my head because I don't know, we've been a little distant.
Yeah.
I feel that we have our distances right now, so I don't feel like I can come up to you easily. So I think everything that's in my head. I again feel like it's like we require time, not just a day, but like at least a day or two together so we can get it back into our own schedule and routine where we were just together.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like
we also are dating at the same time.
It's like, it's not about dating, it's like we don't have as much time together as we did before when we were all single. Yeah. And like doing everything together, going to the gym together, groceries together, eating together. If we wanted to go to an event, we'd go together, stuff like that. But now we do those things with our boyfriends. We've been only having like negative experiences.
Together?
Not only, but like it's been like the last time we fought. And then that... before that, it was like a week ago that we had another fight, you know? We were just like in that cycle. So it's like we're not making enough memories for that to be okay.
I don't think so. We've only been having negative instances with each other. We've had moments, yes, but it was more like a group thing. We were there together because it was somebody's birthday. We were there together because we were hanging out as a group. But I don't think so we've had...
Like, we didn't really connect.
Because also we live together.
Yeah, and it's weird being roommates and also trying to be friends. Sometimes it's like, when I view you as a roommate, I might be pissed.
Yeah.
And you might be too, and that's okay. But then it's just hard to be both at the same time sometimes.
Yeah, because you want to be somewhat strict with your roommate, but then again, you know that that's your friend. What have you learned from me that has changed you?
How you acknowledge things. Like, if I've like cleaned the apartment, you're like, oh, thank you for doing that. If I take out the trash, you're like, oh, thank you for doing that. I think that is like something that struck out when you first started doing it, because like I felt acknowledged, and obviously when you do that, I would like to do more of those things. Maybe it's a manipulation tactic. Maybe not, but you know how we talk about so many things, and then most of the times I relate, and most of the times I can give you advice, but then when it comes to like our body image and stuff like that, that's when we kind of like, we would talk, but then our conversations would not go anywhere, because like our experiences have been like completely different. So like whenever you were like feeling about your body, and then I would be like, oh no, it's okay, you know, stuff like that. And then in my head, my intentions would be good, but then the way it came across was like not something that you needed at that time. So like whenever I think of our conversations like that, like I realize, okay, just speaking to speak, you know, just to fill that void and just to show that, okay, I'm there for you, does not work at all times. Sometimes you're just gonna be like, okay, I hear you, but then like our experiences are so different. I don't think like my input is gonna do anything.
When I talk to people about, oh, I have body issues or blah 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 issues, it's like sometimes I want people to listen to me instead of just shoving that, oh, you're beautiful, your body is good, what are you even talking about? It has to come from within, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that part.
Yeah.
Like I know you're saying it out of goodness in your heart and blah blah blah, but then sometimes I cannot just take it. Like I cannot just digest the love.
What is the pain in me you wish you could heal? Damn.
The pain in you would be just that feeling of belonging, like the wholesome, you need that homely vibe. And I guess we've both been missing it out, I think.
So, like we don't have
because whenever I see you
gatherings,
whenever I
like
see you in gatherings, or there's like just group activities, I think you want that, and that wholesomeness, that homeliness. So that if I could take that out and then give you that wholesomeness and homeliness, then for sure, yeah.
And it's so weird because like whenever I am in big gatherings like that, I feel like
a baby. You act like a baby.
I act like a baby. Oh. That's not what I was gonna say. What I feel is like, even when I was a kid, like I felt like I didn't belong. Whenever I go into like a big gathering, I used to be in the corner, just like sitting down. People, even in Dase and everything, people would like play cards, and I was like, I don't know, like I can't talk to the elders. I can't talk to people my age. You know, I just had that awkwardness. And then now when I don't have that, because like we don't have a lot of family and friends here, it just feels like I'm missing out. And then in my head I want that, but I'm not sure if I actually want it or not. Because like when I'm in that situation, I'm like always, I want to be alone. You know how we're both like too independent?
Yeah.
Like too independent. I feel like now we're trying to kind of leave that behind.
Yeah, leaning to the receiving side.
Yeah, leaning to the receiving side. Like it's so hard to like receive. And that's so weird. Why is it so hard to receive? But then when it actually comes to it, I'm like, oh, you did this to me. I need to do something to be equal. You know?
What would you do if you found out I am trying to cut you off?
if you did reach that point, then I feel like it would come from you, right? So like, I don't know, we'll probably just take it as adults. Of course,
I don't know.
I don't know. When we fought last week, I was like, oh, this girl, I cannot take it anymore. But then we fight like sisters, so like after a while, it's like, okay, this is what it is, Kago.
I also would want you to come and tell me. Of course, it's going to hurt me a lot.
Yeah.
But then if you feel like this is what you need, like this is what's best for you, and you want to walk out of my life, then I cannot stop you.
Yeah. If you could change one thing about our relationship, what would it be and why? I'm going to answer this too.
Okay. Our relationship right now is, I guess, fight less. And also spend some more time together, not as roommates, but as friends. Do less drinking activities and more just trying new stuff. You know the reason why. It's just we have not been doing that. Right now I feel we're more roommates, less friends. We're friends, but at the same time it's like we see each other here and there. That's it.
Yeah, I think one thing we should change is like, I feel like, you know, when some people are so close, like you just like, I don't know, treat them a certain way. If you're like close with someone, like very close with someone, you're just okay with treating them a certain way. But then you wouldn't treat your friend who's not as close like that, you know? Sometimes other people get better experiences.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I feel like we should switch it up sometimes and just be like, oh, okay, like we spend so much time together, everything, la la la. We're
just
so
not
close.
make it casual.
Does not mean that you can raise your voice at me in front of your friend.
Okay.
You know? Like at other times, like it's okay if you like do that in front of Sweksha. I'll be fine. But then if there's someone who's in the room who's way more closer to you and I've just gotten to know them, you do not get to raise your voice at me. I guess we run into so many fights, and I'm not saying you're the only one who brings it up, but then in the cases that when like you're the one who's bringing it up, I'm always saying, oh, I did not mean it that way, like my intentions were not like that. But then at the same time I realize, okay, my intentions and how it comes across is different. I get it. But then in the end, like, I just want you to know that there are no hard feelings, or there are no, okay, I want to hurt this person kind of feeling in anything that I do. I think I've told you this before. Like, there is no intention to hurt you or like to belittle you or like anything of that sort ever, you know. But then it keeps on coming across like that because like मेरो बोली नै त्यस्तै छ हैन. अनि I am sorry. I'm not saying, oh, मेरो बोली नै यस्तो छ so I can do that to you भन्न खोजेको हैन. Like, I feel like I've said sorry whenever, even though I don't understand why we're fighting. But then sometimes it's just exhausting to reach the same point over and over again, and we're living together, and then it happens so much. So it's like, give me a break when
I guess, yeah, I've talked about this with people, like people and me. Yeah, you said कि intentionally भनेको हैन, or you're not trying to hurt me or anything. But then I guess, okay, I am sensitive. Like, I get pissed off really quickly. I will give you that, I know. But at the same time, I think my friends should also be aware that might trigger this person. Let's not say that. Even if it's going to be funny to me, or if it's going to sound funny, let's not say that. Like, just for the sake of it, just for the sake of it, let's not say that. Because I have this with you, I have this with Sarah as well, okay? And then it's like, Sarah told me, like, sometimes I am like a considerate person, but at the same time I overdo it. So you're always like thinking, oh, I should not say this before, like, it might hurt someone. But then Sarah said that maybe Prazoo and I are the same person. They just, something comes out of their mouth and they don't know. But I didn't say, yes, that's exactly who Prazoo is. I said maybe that might be the case. That might be the case. And I just feel like maybe my friends can also be Like, think about what they did.
Yeah.
It's not always me who's starting a fight.
Yeah.
Sometimes your action equals a reaction.
Exactly.
And there's a reaction that I gave. It might not be the best reaction, but it just came out.
Yeah.
And it's that. Maybe my friends need to, like, think within themselves, like, maybe I shouldn't said that just for the sake of the friendship. Because sometimes it's not funny. Like, something might be funny to you, something might not be funny to me.
Exactly. That's
Either
what
I'm just gonna ignore it, and one day it's gonna like
pop.
Like, yeah. How often do we get asked if we are a couple?
Do we?
No, we get asked, are we sisters?
Yeah, I don't think we get asked this question,
people
but like
assume.
we think people assume it, because like I guess the way we dress is also kind of alikati queer.
Hey, one time people did. One time someone assumed it when we went to Finch, I think.
Finch? Oh yeah, the waiter. He asked us that. Yeah, I've been asked that question with Sweksha as well. When do you worry about me the most and why? Never.
So when your ex somehow comes into your life, I just want you to stay strong. I know you will be, but I just
That's
like within
of the past, baby.
I know he pops up. Even if it's the past, he pops up.
But
and also,
I feel like
why not? I know another one. Right now in your relationship, I sometimes worry about you.
why?
I worry. Nothing bad about the guy you're dating.
Yeah.
But just worry because you wanted me to say it.
Yeah.
I feel like you want more, and
I always...
I'm not saying the whole part wants more. There's a part of you that wants more, and then I just feel like you're just taking it. Oh, it is what it is, and then kind of suppressing the part a little bit. But that's how it comes off to me. You could be feeling a very different way. You could be having fun.
I think right now it's exactly the opposite, because like our communication is like so fucking clear. He knows I want more.